together.
Yes. This one is happening now.
This one is happening now. Everybody, welcome to the pod. Welcome to Louis Learn Stuff. That's still the name. And today we've got a very special guest. I say that every time, but you know, every time I mean it.
Every time.
It's Marty Gleeson.
Hello.
Woo! Hey Marty, how are you?
I'm good, Louis. How are you?
Yeah,
I never
pretty
know
good.
how to be at this start.
I know. Same.
Well, where do I'm going to look at you.
Yeah.
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good.
Good. Great.
Excited to have you on the pod.
Excited to be here.
Yeah.
Thanks for the tea.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
How is it? Is it okay?
It's perfect. Yep.
Cool.
Great,
You
yeah.
don't have any sugar, or I didn't even ask you about sugar actually.
No
I should
sugar,
have asked.
no honey, no, none of that shite now.
Wow.
No. What,
Have
do you
you-
take sugar in your
Honey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sweet tooth.
Okay.
Yeah, a few sweet teeth, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
no,
Do you
no.
like savory food or sweet
I
food?
think I'm more savory, used to be sweet, but when it comes to tea, I just think something that's hot and sweet kind of freaks me out a bit.
Okay.
I know that you're meant to drink hot, sugary tea when you fainted,
Okay.
but I haven't fainted. So
yeah. You didn't faint today.
No,
Have you ever
not
fainted?
yet. I have fainted once.
Wow.
It was in. This is very embarrassing, but sure, fuck it. It was. Do you know Fall Out Boy?
Yeah.
The band.
Yeah.
This is the first. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went to go see them with some friends, and I remember we were like up against these like barrier things. I was about 15 or 16, and we were drinking, of course, and all these people were like fainting around me, and I was like, God, they're so lame. Like, how can you faint at a concert? You're so. And while I was thinking that, I was like pushed up against the barrier, and I was
shit.
getting like
Yeah.
quietly crushed, but not
Yeah.
realizing it because I was drunk.
Yeah.
And then I mean, that's a bit extreme to say that, just in case my mom was listening. And then I just I went like this over the barrier, but like my whole body didn't flip over. It just kind of
You just like
went
sunk.
like this.
Yeah.
And my friends didn't do anything because they thought that I was just rocking out. And then they realized, and then I got taken out. They gave me water, blah blah blah, and then they put all the people who faint into the pit. So it was like a really
Into the mosh pit.
yeah. So we were like, oh hey, and I recognized like 4 or 5 of my friends. I was like, oh hey, Woodsy, you're in here too. It's like we died and was in this new. We got
Yeah.
the privilege to the next level or something. It was weird.
Wow. Was the mosh pit like going? Were like people moshing?
No, people were just. It was like full of dazed people who just fainted.
Like zombies.
Like rabbits, just
Yeah.
kind of like hopping around, being like, "Yeah, this is an arms race, yeah." Yeah, it was pretty lame, but also very rock and roll.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a Fall Out Boy song. Do any come to mind?
This ain't a scene, but it's a goddamn arms race. That one.
Yeah, okay, that's why you said arms race. I was thinking like, what was the arms race about? Was that about the rabbits?
Get the hell out of my ass. Yeah.
That's cool. Because I'm wondering like is Fall Out Boy the vibe for like a strong mosh pit, or was it like more of like there's a mosh pit if you want?
I don't know. I mean, it was full of like teenagers who weren't like proper metalheads, so probably not. No.
Yeah.
But everyone had like a nagging in them, so you know.
A what in them?
Like a bottle of vodka.
Yeah.
Everyone like probably
Right.
just was like, oh, I'm so drunk. But
Yeah.
probably not that drunk.
Right.
Have you ever fainted?
I have fainted, but like I fainted twice.
Okay.
One time was like we tried to make me faint. There's like, you can like hyperventilate and then
I'm
someone
a boy.
pushes on your chest. Yeah. Yep.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, it's quite funny because we were like, I was at my friend's house. It was like they're family friends, and all the parents were in the same room, in the living room, and we were just doing this fainting thing.
But the parents were there.
The parents were there, yeah. They didn't say
What?
anything.
They didn't say. Did
No.
they think you were actually fainting, or did they think?
I think maybe they thought we were like pretending.
Was it? And you were literally passing out.
And I did pass out. Yeah, I remember passing
Seeing your
out.
whole life
I'm
before.
like, yeah, like what was like slumping? That's the word. Like slumping against the against the lamp.
That's so That's so funny, like to have a situation. Your parents were all just drinking wine, and then like the camera zooms in slowly, and there's just like these 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
That's so
I think we
crazy.
probably got like a cursory, like, hey, what are you doing over there?
Was it like
hey,
you
got
and
that
your
out.
cousins kind of vibe?
Yeah, like oldest family friends, like almost cousins. Yeah,
Yes.
not related, but like known them forever, kind
That's
of.
when things happen
Yeah.
in those meetups.
Yeah.
You just do whatever. Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah. I was also remembering, well, how old were you when you went to Fall Out Boy?
I think I was like 15. I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
When did you have your first drink? Like how old are you?
14 maybe.
Mm.
14 or 15. I didn't like it. I wasn't like wanting to drink. I felt very peer pressured.
Really?
Yeah, and a lot of kids did drink when it's like transition years, like fourth year in Ireland in secondary school, where you take the year and you go to school every day, but you don't do anything. You just like you just chill and like, do random things like learn Japanese, like stuff you'd never do in any other year. It's for you to just like grow as a person.
Yeah.
And a lot of people skip that year. You can just go straight into fifth year, but it's like a good year to like do retreats and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's also the year people start drinking, obviously, because it's them exploring things. And I remember I was just so against it. I just really didn't like it. And then I went to college and I was like, I really do like this. Yeah. I just felt too like I was a person who didn't want to grow up, you know, like kids who were like, I want to be grown up. I was like, I want to stay a kid for always.
That's interesting. I think I had that when I was like 7. When I was like 7, I would eat whole things of butter, like, you know, the wrapped up butter. And then I would get in trouble, and then I would start talking in a baby voice to try and like get out of being in trouble.
Nothing more annoying like than seeing a kid do that. You're like, ew.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, my parents got so annoyed, and my older sister. Yeah. So, but I guess I was trying to relate to the wanting to be a kid. Yeah. Still,
it's just a safer place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool though that they have that year where you can kind of figure things out. I think, you know.
It is cool, but you are just kind of drinking in fields. Going to house parties you shouldn't be going. You know, it's a bit mad. It's a bit wild. Do you have anything like that in South Africa?
No, so we had definitely the drinking in fields, and it happened at the same age. I was just like your story about Fall Out Boy reminded me. There was like this rock venue down the road from my school, and they were very lenient. They'd let anybody in, so we started going there when we were like 13, 14. And I remember one thing I remember is crowd surfing, which is quite funny to think about. Like this little 13-year-old with these adults, like these old dudes.
Ferris Bueller, like absolutely.
Yeah,
that's so cool. So you were crowd surfing at 13. Were you drinking?
Yes. So the first few times didn't even drink.
Yeah.
Or maybe had like some Smirnoff Ice.
Oh, like Blue Wicked or something.
Yeah. And then the first time I got like really drunk was there.
Yeah.
And we, can you remember when you start drinking and you can just down like spirits?
Yeah, what the hell?
It's so weird.
It's crazy.
It's so weird. Yeah. And then so it was one of those occasions, and I was supposed to be staying at my friend's house that night, but we just had like a bottle of vodka. I was downing this vodka, and then at some point I blacked out, and I have like little memories throughout the night. One memory I have is being on the side of there was a football field behind the rock venue.
Yeah. And
there was a game happening while I was 13-year-old me was on the side there just vomiting
and
looking up at this game. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Foul, that's a foul. So I have that like you know, kind of hazy memory, and then another memory. Oh, no, actually, I think that's the only thing I can remember. I could actually remember, and then I was told other things that happened.
Yes.
And then I woke up at my house, and I was like, I was supposed to be sleeping at my friend's house.
And you just like went home, like in your
No, so my dad had to come pick me up.
Oh no.
We got so drunk that my friend's parents thought we were like on drugs, because I was like my eyes were rolling back, and all that.
Yeah.
And the same family friend who I was talking about earlier, he's like he works at rehabs, and they called him to come over to check on me. And while I was drunk, he was like, "Louis, have you taken any drugs?" And I was like, "No, just vodka." And I woke, when you're that age, you wake up, you don't have a hangover. I was like, my parents were like,
so were they angry with you?
They were angry. I think they were just relieved that I was like, okay. They were angry, but not as angry as they've been about other stuff that, relative.
About all those people I killed. But Did you get any punishment for that?
I think I was grounded, for like 2 weeks, something.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, being grounded.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'd love to get grounded now. I wouldn't have to
do
it.
Yeah.
You're grounded.
Yeah, same.
No, actually, I wouldn't.
Did you get into any trouble, like, with your parents, stuff that you did?
Here and there, stuff to do with, like, drinking, but it wouldn't be so much that I drank. It would be that, like, I lied about it.
Yeah,
and that would be the problem.
Yeah.
Similar thing, a situation happened where we went out drinking, and one of the people in my group got very drunk, and they thought she was on drugs, and she came back to my house. And then it became like this whole thing in the village where the parents didn't know, and I was like hiding it from my parents that I was drunk.
Right.
And then they found out like a month later, and I had been answering the phone because like the parents who had the party in their house who weren't there.
Yeah.
They were getting like all these calls from other parents being like, "Was there drugs in the house?" All this.
Yeah.
And they were ringing my home phone to try and talk to my mother, and I kept being like, "She's not here right now." And it was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks of me being like, "Oh my God, I can't keep up with this."
Oh my God.
It was like the most stressful time of my life, I think, is at that age. And then I used to journal like loads as a kid, like from when I was like 8, and I have so many journals, and one of them is like, "I am never drinking again." Like, this has been such a long game, I can't live with myself. And it's just reading it back, you're just like, oh God. And then the worst thing is, when I spoke about this to my parents about, when you're older and you become a bit more brave when you go home and you're like, "Do you remember that time?" You start swapping stories.
Yeah.
And you laugh with each other, and I'm like, "Oh, that time with this." And my parents are like, "Yeah, we would have been fine about that." I was like, "No, you wouldn't have." And like, they were like,
"Right,
it's fine."
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, No. What do you mean?
Yeah,
you mean I could have been not so what?
Would they have been fine, or you
no,
don't
I
think?
don't think. I think maybe ish, but they didn't give me the. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
They weren't strict, but they were very much like, you can't underage drink and pass out in some person's garden. Like, you just can't do that.
Yeah.
Which is so fair.
Yeah.
But
those are probably good. Like, looking back, those are like the good boundaries to have been given.
Yeah, but they were definitely more. More stern than that, which is fine.
Yeah.
But
do you have any siblings?
Yes, an older sister.
Older sister. Yeah. Is she in Ireland?
She's in Ireland. Yes, she's in Ireland.
Yeah. And tell me about your dad, because I know I've seen a couple of videos I think you made maybe a few years ago, which was so great. Yeah. He's so funny.
A few people have said this to me now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's just being himself.
But
he gets so into it. Like, and it's a great way of like, when you go somewhere with a parent, you're like, what am I going to do with you?
Yeah.
It's like one of them,
Yeah.
But with him, you're like, this is gonna be fun. We're just gonna make silly videos.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And it's like it just kind of happens. We don't like plan it.
You're right.
But he just gets so like, because when he tries to do something, but he doesn't actually do it. But it comes across as if he's planned to do it that way. He's just a kind of offbeat person. Yeah, he's a funny guy.
What do you make your videos about? Just like.
Oh, just like we went on holidays once, so we were just like reviewing different parts of the location we were at. So like, we were at a castle, and he'd be like 10 out of 10, and he'd like jump out of a bush or something. Stuff like that. It wouldn't be anything. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm here in this shop buying this." It'd be like really silly things. Yeah. As it unravels, it's not like
Yeah. Oh man, it's so funny. What's his name?
Martin.
Martin.
Yeah.
Where do you think you get your sense of humor from? Is it influenced at all by him, or?
It's small bit, I'd say, in like day-to-day life, like how he interacts with certain people, like in a shop or something. I find myself doing stuff like that as well, but I think we would have a different sense of humor watching something. Yeah. Same with I have a very different sense of humor to my family. I don't know why, but we all equally think it's very funny when somebody falls over. Obviously, just like, one of my mom's favorite movies, which is like so out of character, is Nacho Libre. You know the She just absolutely.
Why is that out of character? Like what?
Because it's so stupid. She's like, it's just such stupid humor. Yeah. But like, I just put it on when, you know, Christmas, you're visiting home, you're like, what the hell am I going to put on? I'll just put this on. And I've never seen someone so doubled over. And I was like, oh my God. Because he's like, you know.
That's so funny.
But the sense of humor thing, certain aspects, but I would definitely say, I think I just watched so much TV growing up that definitely just
same
made my brain what it is now.
Yeah, because I think we're the same age.
Yeah, 33.
Turning 33.
Okay.
Yeah, 90. I'm 93.
Okay, I'm 92.
Same age.
Can you believe it? No,
I shouldn't have got
it.
Yeah. Auntie.
Auntie. Yeah. Speak when spoken to.
Yeah, I feel like we were. I mean, not that the kids now aren't the TV generation, but like, I think TV. We were almost at like the peak of TV when we were growing up. Yeah, I watched a lot of TV also. I wish I watched more now. I miss the lack of control you have in terms of what's on. You've only got a few channels, and you've got one channel. Like, you know, I liked Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. Cartoon Network was so good.
That, you know, when that got discontinued, like, you know,
is it discontinued? Cartoon Network?
Yeah, like a few years ago.
Wow,
they don't
know that.
I cried.
Yeah.
I was like maybe 28, I think. You know, when you hear a celebrity dying, you're like, oh, sad. I was really sad about Cartoon Network. It just like, it informs so much of our lives. I think. Yeah, I love that TV network.
What shows? What were your favorites?
Oh, I loved, like, you know, Cow and Chicken and Courage the Cowardly Dog and Cat Dog. I just like, you know, Dexter, all those ones.
Yeah. Ed, and Eddie.
Ed and Eddie. God, just so perfectly stupid.
It was so stupid. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the plank that they'd have in it. Yeah. And like the amount of things I did, because when I watched those TV shows, the amount of things I did in real life as a result of those things. Like I, you know, saw Johnny Bravo selling lemonade outside his house, and he made like so much money. He made like a house out of the wads of cash, like not even from bits. I was like, I'm gonna sell stuff. But I had no neighbours, and it was an absolute disaster. But I was like, I'm gonna get rich, you know.
Yeah. His thing. Yeah. So you did that, and then you just didn't have any neighbours.
Rural Ireland. My nearest neighbour was a 10-minute walk away.
Right.
And then my mom called my auntie to come down and buy a cup. It was water I was selling. At one point I was selling, you know, stress balls, balloons filled with flour.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, I'll sell these on the side of the road
and make a house of money.
Just because of Johnny Bravo. And then, but I was really afraid of Courage the Cowardly Dog, but I did like it though.
Me too. Yeah. Same. I like wanted to watch it, but it was terrifying.
So that
it was like a kid's horror. It was crazy.
So I'd watch it again now, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. So I kind of want to watch it.
Was that your favorite one?
So Ed and Eddie was my favorite.
Yeah.
I liked Cow and Chicken. Cow and Chicken also sometimes, like, the devil kind of scared me.
Well,
I was kind of scared of the devil. No ways. That's sick.
He's so creepy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And he walks on his ass. Yeah. I was like, I didn't even like that. I was like, that's not good. I don't think.
It's so funny. The physicality of it is so funny. Like, there's so much. This is going to sound so wanky, but there's so much to learn from watching those cartoons.
Yeah.
Just the the way they do all that stuff
Yeah.
is so good.
Yeah.
They used to walk on his ass, and the baboon. That
Yeah.
was I am
Yeah,
baboon.
yeah. And did he become like president in one of the episodes, I think? And all he was saying was, I am baboon.
Oh yeah, those are so funny.
Yeah. I always liked, like, no matter which show it was, I liked it when they like built something. So like when I think there was an episode of Count Chicken where they built a submarine. And I think I remember that Johnny Bravo one when he had a house of money. Whenever they built something, I was like, this is so sick. I'm so into this.
Like,
yeah. Yeah. Damn, the Cartoon Network days.
So like they just don't. Those, like, I don't know, they're never gonna see those kinds of cartoons. Hopefully when I have kids, I'm gonna fucking show them so much cartoon.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
Definitely, for sure.
Nice.
But I didn't watch like Ren and Stimpy. That freaked me out a bit too much, I think.
I don't know. What was that? What was the premise?
I can't remember the premise, but it was like two creatures. They were kind of monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And that the whole universe was there were monsters, and there was one of them had just like one of the monsters was just like a big mouth and eyes, and it was really creepy.
Oh.
But it was like meant to be like, you know, that kind of.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Did you watch some of my younger sister? She watched. So I watched a couple of ones that were on when she watched, which like there was like the Grimm.
Oh yeah.
Which I quite like that one.
Yeah.
It was like an orphaned, like imaginary friends
and
or something.
Had, like,
I can't remember.
Like that.
Yeah.
I remember it. Yeah.
I quite like that. I got some fan questions.
Sure. Fan questions.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I think I forgot one. Let's see if it's on the fan questions. Dun 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 dun. Okay. If you, hopefully this is a good question. If you could make one sound for your personality, what would it be?
Oh. Like my personality as a person or a comedian?
Oh, that's interesting. You can do both.
Oh. Will you do it if I do it?
Yeah, I'll do it first.
Yeah.
My sound, I think, as a person is.
Mine wasn't too far off because it's not negative, but it's not positive either.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like getting through, you know.
No, mine would be like. Yeah. That's my sound.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's quite
as
positive.
a person.
Yeah.
Accepting.
Yeah.
But also like, come on.
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
As
like
a
that.
comedian, maybe like.
That's pretty good. I like that. I think mine as a comedian is like, you know,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that with the chicken bit that you do.
yeah.
Farmers, we
Yeah.
know
Yeah. I'm like an old commentator on like 1950s American football.
Yeah.
That's my whole.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. This is what I want to ask you, because I asked you about where you got your sense of humor from, you think. So you're saying, like, and what other, are there any comedians or like comedic actors that you like that's a big influence on you, or people in your life? Cartoon Network, I feel like.
Cartoon Network, huge influence,
Yeah.
for sure. It's funny because like the comedians that I watch wouldn't be like, I wouldn't see them in what I do maybe, but there was one comedian, an Irish comedian called Brendan Grace, that was like he was a character comedian and so scandalous if you watched him now. But may he rest in peace.
Yeah.
But there was certain things he did that made me be like, oh, stand-up looks really fun. And that maybe put a seed in my mind, like when I was like a weenie little.
How old were you?
I was watching him. He'd be on in our house from when I was like 6 or something, you know. And you'd be copying his routines and jumping around the house, and because he'd do this routine where he was like dressed as a school child, but he was like a overweight man with a big beard. He'd be like, hey, like that's how he talk. And it was, some of it was like, oh God, stop that.
That's funny. Is that, and that's how you feel now? Then, when you watched it, then were you also like a little freaked out, or you were just like, this is the funniest?
Then I was like, I'm dying on my ass. It was. I think it was one of the things watching him with my family. That's, I think, one of the reasons I like comedy is like certain things in one comedian like that we all found funny, and it's so rare that we would all find something funny. So when that happened, we were all like, wow. And I was like, that's magic if you can do that. But growing up, I don't know. I mean, I liked Jack Black. I think he was great, but I wouldn't have been like, I mean, I loved all the Adam Sandler stuff, which he's problematic right now at the moment apparently, but you know, that's okay.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Is it about his impressions?
No, not impressions, but political views on certain things, but we won't go into that.
Right.
But yeah, certain things, I don't know. Really, do you have comedians that you watched as a kid that you see in you now?
So I wasn't really exposed to stand up until I was a teenager, like maybe 16, 17.
Yeah.
And then the first stand up was Eddie Izzard.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
My dad had their tapes, just audio.
Yeah.
And that was, I just remember being like, just dying in the car. We'd listen in the car, just dying, and be like, how, and also having the thought that they were coming up with it on the spot.
Yes.
And just be like, this is unreal. Yeah.
So many people still believe that.
Yeah.
Which is wild, right?
Yeah. I almost believe that, like, up until when I started comedy, I was like, okay, how do you do this? And I watched some YouTube videos. Bill Burr was like, oh, I just have an idea. I write it down and then I go on stage and I talk about it. I was like, cool, I'll do that.
Bill Burr.
yeah. Then I hear that, like, that's like, he, you know, that's after he's been in the game for like 10 years. Then he started doing that.
For 30 years, not 10 years.
No, but I mean, like, after only, you know, after
so long.
He was already in for 10 years when he started that. Yeah. I would say, if I could ever be like Eddie Izzard, I'd be so thrilled. But I don't know if I have anything like them. But Norm for sure.
Norm, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but Norm is like a recent influence for me.
Me too. I didn't know about him until like maybe a year before he passed away.
Same.
Apart from random movies he's been in here.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I remember the first time I watched him on one. I was like a late night clip, maybe from Conan or something. And I was like, he was talking about homeless people, and I was like, this guy is what the fuck is this guy doing? You can't do that. And then it was so interesting because years later, then I watched it again. I'm like, this is the funniest thing I've ever. Yeah. And yeah. And then the same with Louis C.K. When I first watched Louis C.K., I was like, this is just gross. I don't like this at all. And then the more I started doing comedy, the more I would go back and be like, oh, this is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, some of this, the bit where he talks about his kid is hide and seek.
Right. I don't know.
Like trying to find the kid, but he knows exactly where the kid is, and he's like, where are you? I can't remember, but it's so good.
Right, in like an impatient way, or
I wish I didn't bring it up because I can't remember the bit, but it was really good. It was really, really good.
I like the one where he's talking about playing Monopoly with his kid.
Okay.
And then he goes, he says there's two kids. One is kind of old enough to like be able to handle. He's like compares it to other board games. Monopoly's a dark game. It's not like Candyland, where like if you lose it doesn't mean. And he goes into a little act out. Then he goes, and but Monopoly is dark. You know, like my older one can kind of handle, you know, losing, but the little one can't handle it because she'll lose, and then I have to be like, and then he goes like, I have to be like, oh, that's it for you, honey. He goes, I'm gonna take all your money.
Oh, like really like matter of fact, like this is the end for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
so good.
And we use all the money to destroy your sister. It's so
That's
good.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I would say I think my dad has. I think some of my comedy is influenced from my dad. He's so dry that for most of my life I just couldn't tell that he was joking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like we'll talk on the phone and he'll be like, "Do you have a show coming up?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I got one tonight." He's like, "Oh, break a leg, break 2 legs."
Yeah.
Break every bone
Break
in your
every
body.
goddamn
Yeah, I'm like,
escalation.
yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
And he's always kind of, so I think I picked up on that without like the more I performed and stuff, the more I appreciate dry humor, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm subconsciously or something like
it's
getting it
all
from my dad.
fed in, like a character in a movie, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I remember like seeing, what's it called, Napoleon Dynamite, for the first time and being like, what is this? Second time I was like, whoa, like, this is genius.
Yeah.
And then I remember walking into Anchorman by mistake in the cinema, and I just sat down and I was like, oh my god, this is like, what is this whole thing? I actually watched it yesterday again, and I was like, it's so weird now.
Yeah, it's cool.
Just,
yeah.
But also, you know.
Yeah, that's so true. I think I had the same with Napoleon Dynamite. There's something else. Anchorman. Step Brothers.
Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory. Oh yeah. This movie called Strange Wilderness. It's about this guy whose dad was like a David Attenborough type, and he's trying to hold up the mantle, but he's like really dumb. Okay. And he's trying to sell this like nature documentary to this network.
Oh my god, that sounds incredible.
It is so funny. Yeah. Also, it hasn't aged that well. Yeah. But it's so funny. So they go and try and find Bigfoot. Okay. But there's this one scene where they go. So he's got this video of a bear trying to catch a salmon. Yeah. And he's like, bears are big and brown. Bears derive their name from a football team in Chicago. This is
perfect.
Good. Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Strange Wilderness.
I'm gonna watch the hell out of that.
The first time I watched it, I was so high. Yeah. And I was in high school, like the end of high school, and we were all at my friend's house, and I was so high, and I just watched it, and I just laughed from like minute 1. But then I was also aware that no one else was. I think they were like too high, so no one else was laughing. So it's kind of weird.
Oh no! That's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That's so brilliant, though. Strange Wilderness.
Yeah, Strange Wilderness. It's a good one. Okay, we go back to the fan questions. Yay. Let's see how we're doing. We're easy. Okay. So, what's your favorite accent? I
think like New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
It is I think might be my favorite also.
Great. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Just love it.
It's like, can you do it?
Not really. No.
I'll try. I don't know if that's like it's
I think it's fine.
I look to you.
Oh my god, it's fine. God, it's very it's fine. Go.
Here we go. Brett, how come you never come to the band meetings no more?
No more.
Yeah, it's a great accent.
So everything's just so like immediately likable.
Yes.
And funny and not intimidating.
Yes.
But also really like, I'm so interested in you now.
Yes. 100%. Yeah. It's so down to earth, I feel like, as an accent.
Everything.
There's no pretension.
No.
It would be so hard to believe a New Zealander is lying.
Yeah, I was just going to say I would trust them straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know many Kiwi people. I've maybe only met like 2 in my life. But there's just, anytime I see them on TV, anything, I'm like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
So funny.
I think it makes them funny. I also like Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
That's where it all.
Yeah. What We Do in the Shadows. Did you
Yeah.
watch the
Oh my
movie?
god, the movie and TV show.
And the TV show was so good.
Did you see the most recent?
No, I haven't seen it.
So good.
Really?
Oh, it's just brilliant.
Yeah,
Matt Berry. Oh my god.
he's great.
Oh, he's just a brilliant guy.
Yeah, I didn't know like how renowned he was, because I think I seen him in like Community.
Matt Berry.
Yeah, I think he did like a couple of like cameo episodes.
Really?
Yeah, I think he was like a what's it called? Someone's like a swindler.
Cameo. Oh really?
Yeah,
God, I'm so surprised by that.
yeah. But what like made him? Do you know what made him famous?
The IT Crowd. I think he was in that a good bit.
Okay.
And then I think he was in maybe a few episodes of The Mighty Boosh.
Yes.
And
The
he's
Mighty
got
Boosh.
he's got a really good band as well.
Does he?
Really nice song. There's a song that's all over TikTok that you probably know that people are sharing. But what does he do? He does these funny little nature documentary voiceovers.
That's amazing.
And it's like, oh God.
Bears are big and brown.
They're like, Jilly golly goolidoo. You know, he'd be like, that's a pair of leggings. And it would be
shit.
like, you know, something with long legs or something.
Yeah.
Like, that's the Cleopatra. Like, complete
man.
nonsense. It's so funny.
Oh, I love that.
I'll send it to you. It's
Yeah,
I
send me
watched
that.
It's only like fucking 10 seconds long, but it's so good.
I love that. When I was in high school, me and my friends used to do this thing where we'd watch a movie, like some shit movie with like Steven Seagal or something. We'd turn down the volume and then we'd voice the characters.
Oh, that's so fun.
It was so much fun. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
What We Do in the Shadows. I think that might be my favorite series.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's so good.
It just gets better and better.
Yeah.
The energy vampire concept is incredible.
Unbelievable.
And
Yeah.
where are you
Colin.
at it now?
I watched everything except for the first one. I mean, except for the
Last
most
season.
recent one. Yeah.
Just when he becomes like a kid as well.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, where's this gonna go?
Yeah.
And Nadia is
Yeah.
Nadia and Matt Berry's character, their love is just so wonderful.
Yeah.
What's his name, I think?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
Like they're both kind of attracted to other people, but they always come back to each other.
Yeah, it's so brilliant.
Yeah, Nadia is so funny.
Yeah.
She's so good.
Hello, my love. And the doll thing. You know,
What's the doll thing?
The doll that's her. You
Oh,
know, the
yeah,
doll
yeah,
that
yeah.
moves around. And
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
God.
And the guy who he's like, I think he's like Turkish, or he's like the Turkish vampire. Nando. Dude, Nando is so funny.
They're all perfect characters.
Yeah.
Perfect. There's like, you need all of them.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
so brilliant.
That actor is so good. I watched what is it called? 3 Lions or something?
Yes, I've
Yeah.
seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's in that.
God, I can't remember.
Yeah. If you so the Colin Robinson, does he become a baby because that's how like his as a vampire, like his energy vampire, that's his like cycle,
I
right?
think so, yeah.
Yeah. And he slowly gets older and then he's like teenage Colin Robinson.
Yeah, and then he kind of acts out a bit, doesn't he? And
Yeah.
oh, it's and then when he gets older, he doesn't have any. I'm afraid to say anything in case you haven't seen anything, but in case you haven't seen.
Oh yeah, don't
I'm
say.
about to say, yeah, I want to. I did this yesterday. I was talking
Oh wait,
to
he doesn't have any family. No.
Okay,
don't say.
he doesn't
That's the
need
big
glasses.
yeah.
I did this to my housemate yesterday, and he's watching Mad Men, and I was like, I think it's pretty safe if I say something.
Yeah, it's been
And
a
I
while.
said, "Oh, is that the part when this?" And he just went. And I was like, "Oh no!" He was like, "God damn it!"
Fuck.
But he's told me loads of stuff by mistake.
Yeah,
about
okay,
TV
that's
shows,
good.
so it's
That
fine.
is one of the worst feelings when you spill the beans.
Yeah.
I mean, both sides of that.
And then
It's just
you're
like, and then you spill the beans and you're like, yeah.
kill me.
Yeah. I'll just stop watching it then.
Yeah, not showing you.
Yeah. I remember when I first moved here, lived in a hostel, and we would watch American Survivor together.
Oh no way.
And there was this girl who had seen the seasons, and she would just ruin it, and she enjoyed it. She enjoyed ruining it. It was bad.
She's still your friend?
No, she wasn't my friend
You're
then.
like, no!
Yeah.
She's listening to the podcast. She's like,
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
It was an interesting. It was interesting to be like, oh, this person is vindictive.
Yeah.
Like actually vindictive,
Especially if
not
you're
by mistake.
an adult doing that.
Yeah.
I understand teenagers doing that,
Yeah.
but as a grown-up person who's trying to be liked within a troop of
Yes.
pack of grown-up people.
Yes, and we were all stuck together because of COVID. There was like 10 of us, and yeah, it was just crazy. She wanted to not be liked by the. It was actually kind of sad. The more, yeah, when you get into it.
We've got empathy now. We understand. We're like, that person's a dickhead, but what's going on?
Yeah. How did they get there?
Are they okay?
Yeah.
But also, I don't have time.
Yeah.
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 Nor do I want to.
Yes, exactly.
But also,
yeah, it's a lot of emotion.
yeah, there's a lot of guilt and all the rest of it. But you gotta self-preserve.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe I might cut this because I don't want someone to steal my idea. Not that they would, but I would love to do something like what we do in the shadows, which I feel like is like a crossover of like it's that like Office Talking Heads vibe, but then with vampire in a fantasy world and I'd like to do something like a Talking Heads, but it's like Napoleonic times, or like Napoleon Wars or something, or
that'd be class.
World War II, or
that'd be really cool. World War II, that would be.
World War II, I think.
Yeah, that would be really good. You should do that.
Yeah, maybe at some point.
Get working on it.
Yeah. I'll start working on it. Are you writing anything at the moment?
I sure am.
Fuck yeah! You don't have to say that.
I
just yeah.
But I am.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good.
That's nice.
It should be good.
Okay. Oh, okay. This is so Conor McGregor is making the presidential run. Yeah. I looked up what's viral in Ireland at the moment.
Probably no more. Yeah, no. That's
all I know.
Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Considering our president at the moment, Michael D. Higgins, is like such a well-liked person. He's an academic, like, and he's a poet. Yeah. Like, that's what he that's amazing. Came from. And
only in Ireland, I feel like.
Oh, he's just this. He's like this.
I mean that as
high
a compliment.
As well.
Yeah.
But no, he's just a man of the people. So much empathy. Like, he's so human and sees like the beauty in different things. And he's like this high and has, well, one of them has passed away, like 2 Bernese mountain dogs that like that like flank
like the
him.
same size. Yeah.
But he's class. And then for Conor McGregor, I think outwardly a lot of people think that Irish people do like him. They don't. He's not a good person.
No, that's good to know.
I really don't think he's going to make it.
Yeah. It's more like just he seems like he just wants to be in the limelight. He's like one of those. He's like in terms of like, well, that a lot of politicians are, and certainly Trump is, of just like the person that needs the limelight on them all the time.
But I just don't
but also
understand.
Yeah. Okay. Well, fuck that guy.
I mean, there's so many allegations made against him as well. Like, I just don't see if Irish people vote for him. It's a different Ireland to what I grew up in. Yeah.
It's weird times right now.
Let's keep that energy going.
Oh, I'm not equipped. Okay.
No, that's fine.
Who's your favorite? What is your favorite book, or who's your favorite author? Or you can you can name a couple. I know that's
I don't know. At the moment, I'm trying to read like the old books.
Me too.
So I just read The Catcher in the Rye. I thought it was so good. Yeah. I was like, this is the way the person's voice is so cuckoo weird. And I'm reading Watership Down at the moment.
Epic.
I'm almost at the end. It's so good.
That's epic.
I can't like get over this story. And I'm like, how did I miss this? I wasn't a huge reader as a kid.
Same.
Found it quite difficult to read.
Same.
And I remember my sister actually read me the first Harry Potter book.
Oh, that's sweet.
And she used to read it to me every night, and then she'd end on a cliffhanger, and then I'd be like, or she'd like be like, okay, night, and I'd be like, Deirdre, please, and then she, please, like, what's going on? And then she'd like, remember she went to the bathroom, and I opened the chapter, and my reading was so bad, I was sounding out quarrel, you know,
Quirrell, yeah.
because it was revealing he was behind. I was like, quirrel, and I was like, quarrel. My sister was like, okay, we'll read the next chapter. Now it's like, but
so
now
funny.
as a point of like, I'm become quite an avid reader because I want to make up for last time. But Watership Down, it's just an incredible story.
That's epic.
Have you read it?
So I'm trying to remember. There's one that's called. Oh, okay, yeah. Sometimes I confuse Watership Down and The Wind in the Willows.
Wind in the Willows. Going to read that next.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Watership Down. I think I've listened to the audiobook when I was a kid. I think we had it on tape.
Yeah.
But I know it's about rabbits.
Yes.
And
please say no more.
I will say no
afraid,
more. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
It's just and the way it's written, the visual, descriptive things. Like I've written so many lines of it down because I just want to see if I can like apply that.
Yeah.
And it's written in 1944. Amazing.
Wow.
So good.
I'm good. That's gonna be next on my list. That'll Wind in the Willows. Yeah.
Well, you can have it when I'm done. I'm almost
done.
Thank you. And I found it on the side of the road.
No
so
way.
Just pass it on.
Wow.
It's so good. And I read 1984 recently. That was so good as well. Yeah. Animal Farm. Like just brilliant stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I can really relate to that. I feel like it's the same thing. I saw myself as a bad reader when I was a bad reader, and then I like stuck it in my head that I was a bad reader. So then I didn't read, and then Harry Potter kind of changed that.
Yeah.
JK did good then.
No, it's okay. The story was good.
The story was good.
I know. Yeah. But outside of that.
Yeah. And then also I kind of like a few years ago, I was like, I felt like I needed to catch up.
Yes.
And so I was like, where do I start? I should start with the classics because those are still, people still say they're good. So it was just like, I was like hedging my bets.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
So,
just
so good.
I might, I'm definitely going to read those two. I think my mom maybe, oh no, I had audiobooks of Redwall when I was young, which is like similar tangent to The Wind in the Willows. It's like animals who can talk, but then it's also like
just any animal that can talk.
Yeah.
That's my heart.
Yeah,
That's my heart.
I know.
Have you seen Homeward Bound?
Yes.
Oh God.
With the dogs.
With the dogs and the cat.
Oh my God. And
it's
such a good movie. Really? And the moment where
I know what you're gonna say.
The porcupine. No.
Well, that too.
Yeah, that was. I was like that freak. Yeah. I was like, oh man, that must be so sore.
I just love when Shadow appears and he's like, Peter. And you know when he thinks that Shadow's dead.
Right.
He falls down the shaft and then he's like, he sees Peter. He's like, Shadow. And he's like, Peter. And he's like limping.
Yes. Oh yes, I do remember that. I remember that. That just sparked a memory. I couldn't remember that.
That's so good.
That's crazy.
And the music in those movies as well. I love those.
Was that a live action one also?
Yeah.
How did they do that?
But they did that beautiful thing where they didn't move the animals' mouths like they do now. They just have them be like.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Damn.
Oh, so good.
That is, that's sick.
Sorry, so you were talking about Redwall.
Oh yeah, it's just kind of like, it's like fantasy, it's like medieval. There's like castles and stuff, but it's animals.
Oh, that's so
cool.
Like,
they're like doing sword fights and stuff.
Shit.
There's like mice and rats and stuff.
You had me at mice and rats.
It's so good.
Mice and rats and stuff.
I like badgers and shit.
Oh, stop!
Yeah.
Oh my God, that sounds class.
They have all of like the road. There's like weasels.
Yeah.
I remember just being like,
what
is that? Yeah, the weasels are often the bad guys.
Bad.
Yeah.
God, but you learn. I learned in like Watership Down. Like you learn so much. Like I didn't realize that like pike, you know that fish, like a pike, they eat rabbits.
What?
A fish will eat like a bird or a rabbit.
That is wild.
Isn't it?
That is crazy.
And some other things about rabbits, something to do with like if there's something wrong with their whiskers, it disorientates them or something.
Okay.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, so you learn.
You learn stuff. Nobody gets eaten by a pike. They just are afraid of pikes.
Right.
So I just don't want to ruin
Yeah.
this story.
Yeah, I'm just like, where's this fucking pike eaten?
When's this?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm reading. I got into like Russian classics.
Okay.
and I'm reading The Idiot at the moment.
So
I just relate. Kill the podcast. That's it.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
honestly, I do relate quite a lot to this character. I'm like, why is this guy an idiot? Justice doesn't know what to say.
That's funny. Well,
Yeah.
so this is a Russian book.
Yeah, Dostoevsky.
Oh, I've heard that.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
he's so good. He like, I read a few of his books, and his understanding of human psychology is just, and the way, and it's just beautiful. Everything's beautiful, and the descriptions of people's like and how he understands people. It's just like, it's so, I don't know. It's very nourishing.
When was it written?
I think like end of the, like maybe 1870 something.
God, I get such a kick out of that.
Me too.
When you relate to the thing that was written, because I always,
Yeah.
this is going to sound so bad, I always just have in my head like medieval people or people in 1800 times. You're like, they're not dum-dums, but like they're just, you're like,
Yeah.
how can I relate to you as a human? But
Yeah.
of course they have all the same
Yeah.
neurotic thoughts we
Yeah.
have. So I'd be so interested in reading that
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, I definitely recommend. Yeah, you can borrow it after I'm done. It's not in the best state, but
I mean, I don't care.
I just, yeah, I'm away. I took it. It's more because I took it out of my bag yesterday, and I was like, oh man, just in yesterday, I think I fucked it up a little bit.
Are you very usually careful with your things?
I
thought you would be.
medium to yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I could be more careful, I think. I'm a bit like,
Yeah.
instead of placing it.
Sure.
I don't know.
I think I've broken and lost a lot of stuff,
Okay.
and I put my phone on top of my car twice.
Oh, I
and
wouldn't be
then
that
drove
reckless.
away.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I was in university.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I was
You went to university?
yeah. I studied reading.
Lighting?
Yeah. Pictures.
Oh, what did
Yeah.
you study again in university?
Economics and finance.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. What did you study?
Fine art.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Look at us now.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got on. Okay, so this is, I forgot to tell you, I told you about the confession one, but I forgot to tell you about pet peeve. Do you have any pet peeves from the week?
From the week.
Yeah, pet peeve of the week.
Did you forget to record?
No, it's dead.
Oh no.
Oh no! And we're live again. There might be a period where the sound is bad. It's okay. Yeah, it's such a good podcast that it doesn't matter about the sound. Doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. When I do pet peeves, I have to do the pet peeve song.
Okay.
Feel free to step in also. I'll join in. It's pet peeves time. It's pet peeves time. It's time for pet peeves. No.
Pet peeves time. Pet peeves time.
Pet peeves.
Pet peeves
time.
You should do like a hard cut and then it cuts back in and we're just like jumping around.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pet peeves time.
It's time for pet peeves.
Yeah.
My pet peeve is from this week, because I gotta, keep it. If I just open up to the whole of my life, then I have too many pet peeves.
Oh, you pet peeve person.
Yeah, I've always liked the alliteration of pet peeves.
Cool. That's sick, dude.
Yeah, pretty cool. So there's people smoking and walking on the sidewalk in areas where there's lots of people.
Yeah.
And then I'm behind them, and the smoke is, drifting back. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that because I just don't like that smell of smoke. I do smoke sometimes, but it's just on when I'm outside.
But they're outside.
I know they are outside, but I don't know. It's just like the smoke trails. I feel like I'm driving behind a car with with exhaust fumes that are. Yeah.
No, I get that, but can you not just? I mean,
Move to the side.
They can't control the smoke, right?
No, they can't control the smoke.
Yeah.
They should stop in the same place.
But are you like in your brain when that's happening? Are you like about them?
Yeah.
Oh, but that's crazy.
I'm like, you're a fucking asshole.
You control that smoke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stand still. Smoke against the wall.
Give me one.
Yeah. There should be little smoking. Should have little circles, pockets. Yeah, smoking pockets. Just walk around.
That's awful.
Yeah, like next to the Aldi, just a little demarcated area.
Oh god, that's horrendous.
Yeah.
Then they'd stay in the smell. They'd be in
true.
this like shoal of smokers.
Yeah, you wouldn't want them to team up.
No.
Get in a group. Yeah, that's my pet peeve, and I know it's hypocritical because I like smoking cigarettes also.
Do you do that? Do you walk and smoke?
No, but I never walk and smoke.
Okay.
Or if I have actually, one time I was walking and smoking and I was like, oh, I'm such a hypocrite right now. But there was no one around. I was like, it's fine. There's no one around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So interesting to, like, people are crazy.
Yeah.
But I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's what's a pet peeve, right?
It's pet peeve. Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know. Yeah, where it comes from or anything. Do you have a pet peeve?
Well, yesterday I was like going into central London and oh my god, to do a gig Saturday night Soho. I was like instantly really irritated by everybody that I was walking past.
Yeah.
But trying to be like, they're having a nice time. They're tourists. That was fine. This guy in a tuk-tuk pulls up just outside when I'm crossing to go near Spice of Life, that gig.
Yeah. And
these three girls are like sitting in the tuk-tuk and one of them is like drinking like a McDonald's milkshake and then she takes they're pulled up beside me, so
those are the ones with the music that
yeah. Don't mind that.
Yeah.
It was the girl in the thing. So we're this distance from each other. I'm waiting to cross. She's like sitting in the tuk-tuk under like different eye level, like down there. She takes the straw, is finishing her drink, throws the straw on the ground beside her, and then throws the whole cup on the ground. And I just was standing there and I was like, I want to say so. I wanted to be like, what the hell are you doing? But she looked scrappy enough that she'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? And I knew she was with like two of her teenage friends. And I was just like, had just come back from Lisbon as well. And I was like, city, sometimes. But only central.
Yeah.
And my pet peeve was seeing her do that, but my pet peeve after was I didn't say anything. So I was like beating myself up about it.
I know what you mean.
And trying to talk myself out of being like, well, you could have, they could have given you some unwanted attention and all this. And I was like, yeah, but fuck, like I should have just said, like, I should have picked up the thing and as the tuk-tuk was going, just threw it back in the tuk-tuk.
Yeah, you dropped this.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Yeah.
I should have said you dropped this. That would have been better. So I'm trying to, all these little things that happen that I wish I did something about, I'm trying to be like, okay, next time that happens, this is how I'm going to conduct that situation. But I was just like, are people seriously still littering? Like, that is so crazy.
It's crazy.
Insane.
It's also weird that she like threw the straw and then she's like, no, the whole cup can go.
She just was like, And I was just like, you fucking little piece of shit. You.
How old do you think she was?
I'd say she was about 16.
Right.
17 maybe.
Right. Interesting. Yeah, because I do really respect that. Like, I really respect that. Just like telling people.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's so cool when people do that.
Yeah, it help. I think it's it's good because it's not. You're not. Yeah. I also tend to like overthink things like that myself. Usually, I had this thing a few weeks ago in South London, like near Waterloo. These like skater kids were like, they looked like they were play fighting, and then they actually like really started fighting, but it was like 3 against 1.
Oh shit.
And this one kid freaking like head kicked the other kid.
Oh my god.
I was like, that is very good flexibility.
You interrupt. Can I just say your form is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, you should be
Continue.
Yeah.
You're in the background copying them, being like,
yeah. Oh, that's how you do it. Swivel. But then, I was like, hey.
yeah.
So then I got it. This was like a rare occasion where I got involved. I was like, hey, he's had enough.
Well done.
And then the one kid goes, he said he was going to stab us. He said he was going to bring a knife and stab us.
Oh.
And then I was kind of like, fuck, I don't. Am I in the right?
No, you are still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did kind of think. I was like, yeah, he's had it. You proved your point. You got him though.
Yeah. Because if they like kicked him in unconscious and you're like, who's going to stab us? And you're like, by all means.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah, you kill him then. Yeah. He said he was going to kill you. So
kill him before he kills you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That was good. Were you a bit scared going over?
I think maybe I was in like a good headspace or something. I didn't feel fear. I more just it was just like instant.
Sure of
Sure
you're
of myself.
in your body that day.
I was in my body that day. Exactly.
Mm.
I've been doing my, movements. Like Tai Chi. Yeah, and when I saw that kick, I was like, I know what to do.
These are my people.
Yeah. But also, it's this. I definitely can relate to just like seeing some of the things that people. It happens a lot in Central. I think like people are just quite obnoxious and like
really obnoxious.
Yeah.
Not even like, because there's a certain type of person that goes to those kinds of attractions. I think that you're just. It's like there's like 3 brain cells in there and they're like la 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 la, like having the best time sometimes. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, I'm kind of jealous, like you're having the best time to whatever is happening right now, but at the same time you're like, oh, I don't know. Do you think, where do you think like the internal conflict comes from? Do you think it's because sometimes I think that of myself. I'm like, sometimes when I when I don't say something, I'm like, oh, they're young, they're having a good time. Maybe I'm just jealous and I'm just this like angry, pent up kind of. I don't think that though. Would you think that? Would you think that you would have a feeling of like, I'm getting on and old and they're just having fun?
Well, sometimes I think I'm like, I do think about myself. I've always been quite well, not always, but like definitely the last 8 years or something. I'm like quite an old man and kind of like I'm like, keep it down. It's 11:30.
I have my days like that as well, for sure, but no, I don't know. If you have you have grace to you as a person, you're aware of things. I don't know if it's you being bitter. You know yourself.
Sure. You're probably right. Like in the instant what like you're acting. I would love to see you like shouting at some kids in Soho.
Hey, stop that! But it would be, but it's also me. I'm a bit afraid, like
Right.
I would be afraid.
What would you be afraid of?
Oh, in case they'd like fucking try to fight me or something. I've been in situations before where they'd fucking pull your hair or something. And
wild. Have you been in a fight before?
By mistake,
Yeah.
But it was because I was in the queue for something and. It was like going a nightclub and my friend picked up somebody's like ID in front of us, like messing, joking, and they thought that I picked it up for some reason, and then I just felt this pull and they pulled me to the ground and then we were scrapping for like a minute and I was
what kind of scrapping?
Oh, I was like trying to get her off. And I was like I didn't want to scrap, like, like I might seem like I like scrapping, but I don't notoriously do not like fighting, especially someone who has. She just said like no. She seemed like a fighter. Like,
right.
She'd
done it before.
She seemed like.
Yeah, I mean, if you go and pull someone's hair, that's like a move.
Crazy first reaction. Right?
Yeah.
Not to speak to somebody. I was like, I don't have your ID. It's not me. I'm 18. Leave me alone.
Wild.
It was awful.
I almost got in a fight a few weeks ago.
Oh.
At work.
Oh.
There's this guy got fired because he tried to fight me.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he was like kind of a hothead and like was arguing with people and not liking people asking him what to do and stuff. And I basically like he'd gone out for this delivery and taken like a long time, and we had a lot to do, and I was annoyed, and I felt annoyed, and some of my annoyance I came out. I was like, hey man, I need you to get back inside, we got a lot to do. But I said it in like a, and my voice wasn't raised, but like if you look, I'm trying to like,
you were angry.
I was angry, and then he reacted, he got like defensive, and he was in the car at the time. And then I was like, okay, I can't deal with this. I'm not going to have this argument. I need to go and just keep working. Went back inside. An hour later, he came past, walked by me, and he was like, don't ever speak to me like that. And I was like, bro, I'm sorry. I was annoyed, but you also spoke to me. He like reacted in an aggressive way. And I just need you to do your job. And he was like, you're not my manager. And I was like, I literally am. I am your manager.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he was like, you want to go outside? And it was funny because we were like really were outside. We were like just on this.
How?
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, it's your phone, I think. Oh, it's our phones.
It's not my phone.
It was your phone. I think it's an emergency alert. Yeah, it is.
Oh.
What is it for? It says this is a test. Okay.
Oh what the hell?
Wild.
Oh, I remember this message came a few
Yeah,
years ago
same.
and I never got it. And now I'm like, finally, the government is
grid.
tracking me.
Yeah.
I was in my head, I was like, how dare you? My phone wouldn't do something like that. I missed you, phone, though. I missed you. You're still here.
Well, I think it was my phone or it was your phone first, and then it was my phone. Yeah.
So weird.
I thought it was like the fire alarm. But anyways, then I just was like, I was like, dude, I'm not gonna fight you, and then I was like, I'm not gonna fight you, and he was like, you pussy bitch. He started like going like that.
You said that.
No, he said that.
I'm gonna fight you, pussy bitch.
You pussy bitch. You're a bitch, actually. I know I seem like the bitch.
Come here,
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah. And then I like half an hour went by, and then I like managed to talk to him and like cool him down a little bit. And then then once I'd cooled him down, I was like, because it is 100% because my pride was hurt. I was like, hey man, it's not that I wouldn't fight you. It's just I don't want to lose my job over it.
I don't know you that well, but that feels like the most Louis Pollick thing to say. It just feels like that's it.
Yeah. 100%. I didn't want him to win. It was like a winning thing.
And what did he be like? Totally respect that, man.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Yeah.
I totally fight.
Yeah. He started going like, oh, I'm a scrapper. And I was like, yeah, me too. Or something like that. Yeah. Or he said that. He's like, oh no, I'm a boxer and that. I'm like, cool.
He is a boxer.
Well, he's not a boxer, but he's like done boxing before. Yeah.
Okay.
It probably would have gone badly for me.
Yeah. Good to recognize that.
Yeah. Also, I was thinking like if I did want to fight him, I wouldn't have wanted to fight him there. I wouldn't want to fight him like on soft ground.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like I'd want to organize a time and a place. Yeah. Everybody bring a bringer.
Make a thing of it, you know.
Bring
train.
Your tripod, record.
Yeah, exactly.
But then also I was like, I would, the anticipation of that event would be horrendous.
Yeah. But yeah. No, I think I was in one fight in South Africa, and all I managed to do was like it was like a almost said team fight, but it was like a group fight. Yeah.
A team fight.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. I'll anything. What was I gonna ask? Oh yeah. What is exciting you? Anything that you're excited about at the moment in life, in comedy? What are you looking forward to at the moment, or is exciting you? And
I'm just in comedy. I'm excited about doing shows like properly, like gigging loads, being on that kind of when you go through a phase of like drilling and you're just like doing loads of new material. I'm in that now. I'm excited about that.
Fuck,
for
that's
ages
cool.
I was like, oh, I don't want to do whatever, and now I'm like, yes, gig give me that gig.
Yeah,
boom,
yeah,
boom.
yeah.
Let me try all these random things. And then in life, I'm looking forward to hopefully going to Vietnam for a month
Yes.
and just getting away from everything. So I can drill,
Yeah.
ooh, and then come back.
Yes.
That's what I'm
When
excited
when
about.
are you going to Vietnam?
Probably December or end of December, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah.
And in terms of like getting excited about doing loads of shows, what was the catalyst behind that? Like you said, you weren't feeling that much, and now you are.
I think it's like, you know, when you're having the space to do new material and then feeling that certain bits are kind of working, that is like a huge kind of foundation for pushing me forward then, and feeling like also just the liberation of realizing that not everything has to be so worked out even before you try it. Just go up, get up there and do it. Kind of believe in yourself a bit more, be less precious. And I think from making videos online, that's helped me adapt that mentality as well. Instead of being like, putting them out more has made me be like, just do it, just fucking do it. And I used to be like that, and then but then I got in my head for a little while, I think. After doing that, like the year before, all these competitions in 1 year messes with your head, I think. And then now I'm just like, for the art of it again, and seeing, actually excited to actually figure stuff out about myself and be brave enough to share it, my opinions, you know, instead of being like, oh, I'm afraid people won't agree with that or this.
I like that.
I'm like, whatever,
I respect that.
this is it now.
Yeah.
What about you?
What am I excited about at the moment? I just did the level 1 of improv.
Oh, sick.
At
that's great, free association.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it was so cool.
Yeah.
So cool. And I'm signed up for level 2.
Yes.
And that starts in a few weeks.
Amazing. I've been looking into that as well.
Yeah. It was so man, so much fun.
Yeah.
And while I was doing that, I also felt like more of a freedom with trying bits on stage, and just feeling so much more confident on stage.
Yeah.
Like it had just been like just a kind of like security. Like I'll just go enjoying it more, and
Great.
but I wanted to ask you. Wait. I feel like I should answer more in that question.
You do whatever you want.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to ask, like, the excitement for like trying new stuff. Is it at all to do with like you doing your show next year? Is it like have you got like a scaffolding for that show, and you like? Does that?
I don't have a scaffolding. I'm excited to work towards the show. It's not just like miscellaneous. Well, it is miscellaneous at the moment. I'm trying to find the route in, but I'm trying to just whatever instinctively is coming up, trying to write about that. But having the idea to work towards something big is making me like, but the thought of doing that this year for this Edinburgh, everything in my body was telling me not to do it. Everything.
My body was telling me no.
Every freaking part of me. But now I'm like, got that feeling of, I'm ready to rock now.
That's so cool.
But the improv thing, like, that's so helpful. It's just such a skill to have. Like, I did levels 1 and 2 ages ago before I even started stand up, and then I wanted to do level 3, and they're like, it's been so long, you're gonna have to do level 2 again. And I was like, I'm not paying again for level 2.
It's so expensive.
I've been I'm a performer now.
Yeah.
So but it's so you can see how helpful that would be, like, especially from when people MC so much as well, you can see how beneficial that is, and going with the game, and it's incredible. It's, imagine having that inbuilt into your writing as well. Man,
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I want to learn that. Like, that's the whole reason I got into it, is wanting to learn the game.
Yes, the game. I know, exactly. And trusting yourself to take that scent and go with it, instead of being like, I'll just go back to my material.
Yeah, exactly. I want. What else? I keep forgetting my questions. Let me try. I'm gonna try and remind myself. Show, doing the show, Vietnam, lots of new material. Oh yeah, I guess I'm like struggling a little bit at the moment with like I liked what you just said about like the impulse of what you're like, what comes up, and then that's what you write about. Because I'm struggling, I'm struggling to find topics that I'm like actually interested in writing about right now.
Yeah.
Which feels quite hard. Yeah. There's like little things which like maybe I've said in conversation, which I'm like, oh, that got a laugh, or maybe a comedian was like, oh, you should do that as a bit, and I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't care about that thing.
I know.
Yeah.
That's really hard.
Yeah.
So, but you're trying to figure out where to even begin writing something new?
Yeah. Like I'm doing a lot of like the morning pages. I go in and out of doing
in
those.
and out. I'm out of it right now.
Yeah. And I just write like nonsense, and then occasionally that'll like, so I'll just, an idea will go, and I'll be like, oh, why didn't I follow that course or something? It might be like, yeah, and also I like what you said about like going back in your opinions and be. Yeah, so I think some of it feels like fear-based, where like maybe I do know what I want to write about, but I'm like kind of avoiding it. But then when I get into a flow, my mind goes, "That's what you want to write about," and I go, "Oh yeah." It's almost like I'm pushing it away.
The flow.
Yeah,
I know that it's very hard to just pick a topic and sit down and be like, boom.
Yeah.
But I think like for some reason I keep wanting to write about like kid version of me, and I don't really know why, but it's like I don't trust myself as an adult or something, but or I have such vivid memories as a kid. But then I figure if I do write that stuff, there's going to be tangents within that
for sure
going to relate to now.
Yeah,
I can do that, but
that makes me think. Sorry to that makes me think. Probably, I mean, this is my pop psychology, that you are. That the reason you are thinking about that is it's like you reflecting on it, on how you are now. Maybe unconsciously that is kind of happening.
I think so. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
There's loads of stuff like, I don't know, like this crazy story with a, like sometimes I struggle with if I meet a new person and I don't feel so confident in myself. I kind of there's some modes of me where I'm like, that Marty is so confident, and then that other Marty is so meek. Like, what's happening? Like, I might struggle to make eye contact with that person, which is kind of doesn't feel like that's me. It's like I'm holding myself back. And I remember something that happened to me as a kid where I was like, that's why. That's because of fascinating. That thing. And I was like, how do I let go of that thing now? So I'm trying to write a bit basically this kid was like playing. I was on holidays, made eye contact with like a boy, and I was like, ooh, and we were both like, ooh, this is great. And we were on like a mini golf course, and then it was like my first instance of like flirtation, but not even. But then he ends up picking up like a golf club and chasing me and trying to smack me in the head with it. And I found out that he has like really extreme special needs. And by me looking at him, it kind of like woke up like a sleeper cell or antagonized him. And so I was in direct threat. So then I was like, that was it. Like, that was because it was so traumatic. And it was like rainy and stormy, and I fell, and like somebody had to like come and like stop it because he was like about to smash me in the head with this golf club.
That's wild. And
so my brain is like, you're afraid to make eye contact with people in a way that's more vulnerable because you're gonna get smashed in the head. And I was like, that was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
That's crazy. I feel not quite goosebumps. My body felt like my heart is beating fast. I thought I was like, I'm about to get goosebumps.
Imagine if you fainted.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah, and that's and it's such a weird story, but I think that's the reason.
That's epic. I mean,
is it?
I don't know. It's something.
It's
fascinating.
It is.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. Are you trying to tell that story on stage?
Yeah, but some people kind of pull back when I mention about the neurodiverse,
right?
But then I'm like, let's be fucking real, guys. Like, this is the situation. I just need to figure out how to write it, make it funny, but also you know, other things that maybe feed into why I have. Maybe that's the angle. Two versions of me, you know, the meek part, and then the part that's like sometimes if I'm on a date and it's not going well in terms of like I'm not interested, just to get through the day, I MC the date.
What does that mean?
Like I ask them loads of questions.
They
feel really good about themselves.
I do that.
Just trying to push through it. Then they're like, God, this is going amazingly.
This is the best date ever.
And you're just like, in your head, you're like, can't wait to go home. This is fucking terrible. Yeah. And then they just think, because you're so inquisitive, you're like, oh my gosh, you do this is incredible.
Yeah.
And they think it's the best fucking thing ever. And then you're like, sorry, next day, I feel nothing.
Yeah. You just leave it.
Yeah.
Or do you message and say like, hey?
No, I message.
Yeah.
Well, it depends what happens.
Yeah, if they message, true. Because if neither message, then it's fine. You don't have to.
Well, or sometimes I might. I actually won't go into the story because it's too recent and it might be. Yeah. Anyway,
fair enough. I do that same
I'm
thing, and while I'm doing it, I'm like, fuck, they are gonna be. This is such a twist for them. They're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Oh, it's so evil, but it's survival.
It's survival.
But it's it's fucked up. Like,
yeah.
To do that.
Yeah. What would be
how
the
many sisters you have? Like, that's amazing. Like, you know.
Yeah. Oh my God. Ask about their siblings. What does your mom and dad
when
do?
When did you start? And because you just don't want to tell them anything about yourself. Because you're just like, what's the point?
What's the point?
Yeah.
Exactly. And you might as well. It's also like a thing of I justify it. I go like, I might as well let them have a good time now.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a dick, and then also I'm not interested.
A good last day before they get put down tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
One day in the farm.
Yeah. Imagine you get fired, and the whole day before you get fired, the day before, your boss is like, you're amazing. You're the best person we have here.
You want this badge? You get this badge.
Yeah. Employee of the month. Yeah. You go home, you're like, babe, my job is.
Things are finally about to change.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, big time.
Yeah, that's so funny. I mean, yeah. All right. I do have to call it. Anything you want to plug? This will come out on Monday.
Do actually on Monday.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to check my phone for this, but
I
need
that's all good.
Nah.
Nah.
When I was in Lisbon with Tor, we'd go, nah, if someone was about to say something problematic, we'd go, nah. And it worked.
How did you know? You could just tell they were leading up to.
I'll tell you about it off camera.
Okay,
I think.
Okay.
So I have let me just check. This is so this is in 24th, and then whip with. Oh no, sorry. We can cut all this, I'm sure. So I've got a work in progress show, like an hour-long show where I'm figuring out stuff for my Edinburgh Hour next year, and that is going to be on in Brighton on the 24th in Comedia. But if you're in London and you'd like to come and watch a work in progress, I'm sharing an hour with the wonderful Jonathan Oldfield on the 2nd of October. And the link of that will be, for tickets for that will be in my bio. It's only £5.
I'll put it in the YouTube and the
Please
Spotify also.
Yeah, that would be great. But yeah, if you, it would just be great to have people to say. You can like say stuff if you want during the show. Like you can heckle, you can do whatever, just to add to the idea pan. Because I need ideas. I mean, no.
Yeah. Come and help Marty write her new show.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you guys. Thanks for listening.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Louis. Yeah, bye.